Hey everyone, Nick here. We're on AUD Japanese yen on the daily chart. So just going to the daily, one of the things you can see pretty quickly is that it does appear like we're in an uptrend. Price is pushing up. We've actually breached a recent daily high, and we've actually come back and we've been testing this level. So we're going to zoom in a little bit lower here to try to take a trade to capitalize on if the market were to continue an uptrend. So again, most of my trades, there's a lot of different types of trades I'll take sometimes, but most of them typically come down to just basic market structure. Breaks and retests of previous highs that become support, and same thing vice versa for sells. Breaks of previous lows that end up becoming resistance when price comes back and retests it. That's essentially what's going on right here is that price is broken above this daily level. It's come back, it's retested. I'm just simply looking for a buy based on the daily market structure. So going down the H4, we can see that price broke above the zone, came back and tested the first time, then came up and then found resistance here at the previous high. So not really clearly defined. We'd have to use a zone to call these previous highs like a resistance area. We call it a resistance zone. So that's the potential area where price could hit in the future, start finding some trouble with. So price came back down in this zone, and I thought personally price was going to actually break down below this area and then come and retest and then start going down. So that didn't happen. I'll remove the Fibonacci here for just a second just so you can see the zones. Price actually just came down to this area and tested the daily level, which is this right here. It's just price came back, tested the area. That's where most of these wicks are. So that's where I think the daily level is. I think this is where price is finding some support. So that's on the 4-hour chart. I'm going to go and put this Fibonacci back on the chart to kind of show you guys this trade that I'm about to take right now. As we can see, so price has come back, it's tested this zone a couple times, found support here once, twice, third time, and then we weren't able to make new highs. We kept channeling downwards and price came down, and then it breached this support level. It actually broke below it right here. So going down, I'm gonna have to go to the minute 15 chart to actually show this. You can actually see this support zone right here, which is the daily level, right? We're just looking at it on the lower time frames. We're just looking at it on the hourly and on the minute 15. That's what the support zone appears to be. And if we drag it further back, that's a low right there. If we go in further back, you can see these lows. So that's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to make a little bet that the support zone actually is. It looks like what price has done is it actually just pinned below it and then found some liquidity. Whenever it came back for the retest, it failed to retest this zone as resistance and then drop. So since price instead broke back above this zone, came back and retested here, I'm anticipating that this market's going to try to push up a little bit higher. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we'll do. So this is like sort of the daily, right? Daily visualized on lower time frames. If price is going to go in its daily structure and make a new high, it's probably going to do it right here at this daily level. So typically what happens is, right, we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low that typically forms at the previous high. Break above, test here, and then price typically will go, and if it's going to continue the trend, it'll make a higher high. So now the question is like, where is price going to make this higher high at, right? Like it may go a lot higher, it may go a little bit higher, like what do we do? So in a lot of cases, what I'll do is I'll just use a Fibonacci and I'll just kind of extend it out. And I'll look at the next area where price is likely to go to. So if I take a Fibonacci just from this previous move, right? So it's just like price pushed up right here. After it pushed up for that move, we just had a pullback and price is pulled back to where it's at right now. I've just extended a Fibonacci from like that low to that high and dragged it out. The next area where price is likely to go is 272. So if you're taking a profit at a higher high, just anywhere above that's a higher high, that's fine as well. If you want to be a little bit more precise with it, you can use a 272 fib. My Fibonacci settings are just like this. If we go to settings right here, I just have the 272 checked and I actually have it purple right there, along with 50, 61, 8 checked. Everything else is kind of gray because I don't use them as much. I typically just use these two levels and as well as that for targets within trends. So that's why my target will be up there. I'll take it off to clean up the chart. We'll go back here to the minute 15 and I'm going to enter this trade. So I want my stop to be just below this zone. Entry is going to be kind of like right here. Stop loss will be, I'll put it below that low right there. And so this is going to be about a 1-to-7 risk reward ratio trade depending on where we get executed at. So I'm going to go and buy this. But this is my terminal right here, live terminal. I'm in another trade right now. You see $1 CAD sell. It's in about 2K profit. So I'm going to hit buy right here. I can't trade a ton with Oanda. It sucks because they do margin requirements. Stop loss is going to go right here at 78.127. So we're going to go 78.127. And then my risk for this trade, I'm going to do $500 of risk because otherwise it'll hit my margin requirements. So I can see price is pushing up. It's going to lower the risk reward a bit, but that's fine. We're getting good entry still. Target, I'm going to go ahead and set the target 79.128. It'll be the target where is this at? 79.128. So that'll be about $3,000 of profit, about a 1 to 6. That's fine. And yeah, so this will be this. So 78.127. So I have stop loss, target set, entries fine. So I'm going to enter this trade. What'll happen is price will, I'll just go ahead and enter it right now. So here's the trade. Now what's going to happen is a couple things. So one, price could just take off into profit. That'll be great. If it starts going in a substantial profit, like around like, somewhere up in this zone, I'll probably just get my stop to break even, and then we'll just leave it at that. The other thing that could happen potentially is price could push back down here and test the support zone again a couple times before going up. So that can also happen. Another thing that could happen is we could see another liquidity spike below this zone. If price comes and tests that previous low, I probably won't get stopped out. Spread might stop me out, but hey, who knows? But if price does knock out that low to grab more liquidity here and hit more stop losses, then I'll probably take a stop loss on this trade. However, I'll still look to just re-enter this trade if price breaks back above the zone and then comes and retests. And if it starts finding support again, I'll just look to get back in. This trade's a 1 to 7 or 1 to 6 right now. So even if I lose the trade 5 times in a row, right? If I just win the last one, even if it does or doesn't work out or sets up or doesn't, if I just win one of them, right, it'll knock out all the losses with huge profits. So you guys saw on today, I think you guys follow my Telegram channel. I called out 3 trades yesterday. Actually, called out 2 trades yesterday. I didn't call out GJ, but I called out GBP New Zealand dollar. That actually hit stop loss, so it was a $500 loss. GJ, I had a trade yesterday, hit almost a 1 to 4 risk reward ratio target. And the other trade I called out was this, which is currently floating in around a 1 to 5 profit. So yeah, we're going to see how that goes. I think New Zealand dollar will go down a lot lower. I shared this full analysis here on my Telegram. Hit the link in the description and do my free training. And if you do my free training, it's 30 minutes long. I literally teach you how to structure your trading system and I actually give you free access to the Telegram channel. So make sure you do that in case you were wanting free access to this, where I call a lot of my trades live and stuff. I'm not super active every week, but on the weeks that I am, I share a lot of content there for free. So yeah, but these are the 2 trades I'm in. Just thought I'd share this trading idea with you guys. I think AED/JPY has got a lot of potential to go up. I think that on the daily chart, we've already seen this level tested once. We've seen it tested twice, and price tried to dip below, but then failed to dip below. And now we're seeing some rejection to the upside on lower time frames. And I just broke all that down step by step. So it's basically just a break and retest of a daily level with just a more pinpointed entry on the lower time frames using the 1 hour, minute 15. So we will see how this goes. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Leave a like on this button if you liked the video, and if it helps, consider subscribing to my channel. And then also, we'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you in the Telegram chat, the Telegram channel, where I call my trades. If you click the link in the description and do my free training, you can jump in there. So cheers, guys. Hope you guys are having a great rest of the year. I've had an amazing last month of the year so far here in December 2020. And we're looking for some more profits the rest of this month on into next month. So see you guys later.